Oh, nice though. Can I take a photo here? Wow. All right, so as you can see, the weather can be very unpredictable.
Yes.
Started raining a lot, but it's okay.
Still lovely.
It's still, I mean, that's what nature is about, right?
Absolutely.
So we're good. Anyway, back to our topic about dating apps. So we went, I guess, quite personal already about your experiences, but I really want to see this on a bigger scale first.
Yeah.
Like, as much as we have acknowledged that it's very popular,
Right.
a lot of people are using it, do you think in the future, do you foresee that this will maybe take over face-to-face interactions?
You make it sound like I'm an expert in this
What
subject.
do you think about this, sir?
Let me have a real scientific
Based
think
on
about
all
it.
the
No, I think like people have adapted to it, right? Like
Yeah.
it makes more sense to use that on top of every other method you use to meet people. There's no right or wrong way.
Like, I mean, if you are on the
Yeah.
app, but you end up going out and meeting someone,
Right.
you would still be all right with that,
I think
right?
it's just like one more way for you to meet new people.
Yeah.
It's not like you're not limiting yourself. And I think one great thing is when you travel, because you don't know, maybe you don't know anyone. Like a lot of
Yeah.
people use that to like, hey, you're a local here.
Meet new people.
Do you want to like bring me
Yeah,
around,
yeah,
bring
yeah.
me to like a bar or something,
Yeah.
like anything like that, right? Like,
Yeah.
and then the locals would know best what's good.
Right.
So I think even into travel and whatnot, like there's definitely a reason to continue using the app, right? I think a lot of people think, oh, you gotta find love or you gotta find sex basically
Yeah.
from this, but it doesn't have to be that way, right?
Okay, but because everything I'm hearing mostly is like pros, and I'm
Right.
just gonna play like devil's advocate.
Right.
Would you say that at the same time that being on this app makes people kind of lose their identity?
Lose their identity.
Because they start forming this new personality and they start becoming this other person that they might not be, like you said. And like
Right.
maybe because of that in the future, people rely on it so much that they don't know how to communicate with people face to face.
I don't, because at the end of the day, you're gonna meet face to face. Like, what's the point of using the app if you're just, I mean, if you just want to
What
have
if it's
some,
for like a one night stand though? Like then you can still get your
well, then in one night stands, do you
intentions.
really care about your identity? Like, you're just there for a one night stand.
Would it affect you? I guess I'm asking it's like to find real love if you're so reliant on that. Like, do you think people are starting to rely on it too much?
I think it's definitely become more of a staple in how people find a partner. I don't think that it's just gonna somehow be the only medium or the majority of the time.
Okay.
I think like some people still like to meet, and some people don't use apps in general, right? Like they just don't like using that, or maybe they're suspicious, or maybe they've heard something, so they would still rather.
It could be dangerous too.
It could be
in some
introduced and
ways.
stuff like that, right? Like
Yeah.
people could still introduce you to people and or meet friends of friends, things
Yeah.
like that. So I think it's just another method. I don't think it's good or bad.
But given this, like opening up this topic,
Yeah.
like I don't know if you've watched Tinder Swindler.
Yes.
Like that's the other thing we have to address.
Yeah.
Like, right, people are using it as their own way to trick people maybe into
Yeah.
their money, like relationships. I mean, there's also like I think that is
Right.
what people are like viewing, at least the majority of people I know
Yeah.
view dating apps to be. Like, yes, it could be true, and I do know a lot of like very good examples as well. But
Yeah.
like, do you think that these apps should have regulations at least, like, so that people don't get?
I'm
tricked?
sure they're already deleting fake profiles or people that are posing businesses that are basically illegal, things
Yeah.
like that. I don't know how well they monitor that though.
Yeah.
I think it gets a bad rep because yes, stranger danger, but you can meet these strangers anywhere. It just so happened that that person was on Tinder or whatever the app might be.
Yeah.
Like they could have easily been somebody you met online, just
walking,
randomly, or just walking. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So I don't personally think that app wants these kind of people on there, and
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll try to regulate it, but I
So
still
with
believe
caution, right?
with
As
caution,
long
just like
as
with any
you're-
strangers you meet, which is why I think the fact that you can text them is actually good. Like you don't
Yeah.
actually have to meet up if you don't feel comfortable.
Can we talk a bit about your personal relationship?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you said, was your wife now the time when you were coming off from a girlfriend and then
Yes.
you were going on this app? So you've only used one app.
I've only used one app because back then I wasn't introduced to the other ones.
Okay.
Bumble or whatever it might be.
So it's Tinder.
So it was just Tinder, and they were like, hey, you know what, to get over your ex or whatnot, like just to meet some new people, enjoy yourselves.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm guilty or not guilty, I guess. The fact is, it is probably a rebound in my mind. And so I didn't go in thinking like I'm gonna have a long-term relationship from this.
I'm gonna find my wife on this.
Yeah, no, I mean the best story is like
Says nobody
says
ever
no-
on Tinder.
I don't think you go on and have that mindset for sure.
Yeah. How long did you guys like communicate for before you came out on a date?
I think it was like a good week or two. And one thing I appreciate is when somebody replies right away. I think there's a lot of people that are like, oh, you can't be too eager.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
You wait for them
text
to
them.
text
It's like, oh,
first.
then you're desperate, you know, and things like that. And
But
I
you were
was
both like equally like responsive.
yeah, I think it was just during winter, so she was having a bit of a break at work, and then I was also having like also kind of like there wasn't a lot of things going on back
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
So then we would just text till like 2 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah, and we would text, and then it was just like it just made sense to ask her to come out.
And then when
Yeah.
did you know that like she's the one?
It was actually after the first date.
Wow.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
sweet.
No, I was honestly, I would say like it's sweet now that I'm talking about it and we're married. But honestly, a lot of people thought I was crazy.
Because
Then
you
it's
only went
exclusive.
on one date. That's why you're saying that.
That's what I'm saying.
It was very soon.
It's naive in some people's mind. Like
I was
they were
gonna
like,
compliment you for that, but now I'm gonna
I'm complimenting myself because it worked out. Like, what if it didn't? You know, that it's like, oh, I should have kept my options open. 3 years,
well,
4
it's
years,
a good
5 years
thing
back.
she liked you back.
I know. Just made that commitment. I was like, I'm just gonna go steady forever, I suppose.
I suppose.
I suppose. I just put a ring on that. The story seems more well-rounded this way.
Anyway, thank you so much for being
Thank
on the
you.
show. But before you go, we're not going to let you off so easily because we're going to go to our spin the bottle truth or dare round
Oh, God.
first. The funnest part of this whole series.
Okay, I'm
All
excited.
right, let's get to it. We have especially made this beautiful concoction for you. Let me tell you what's in it. Some sushi soy sauce, some wasabi, almond paste, and Chinese herbal tea.
And it somehow looks like a latte.
And it's probably delicious.
How'd you get this like, the almond
Oh, I can smell it from here. Whew.
Yeah, I don't need
Yeah, I didn't make this drink, but whoever did is not nice.
I just put it on my lips and it just tastes horrible.
What does it taste
Sounds horrible.
So if you choose later not to answer the question that you spin the bottle to, you have to finish this drink.
Finish it. Complete.
Maybe like majority.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough?
All right.
All right, spin away. What do you not want the most?
I don't know.
What do you want the most?
X's? I think that's fun.
Sound.
Ah, what would you rather?
I was like, dang, that was a good.
I mean, could you imagine? Okay.
All right. If you star in a porno, which celebrity would you cast as your partner and why?
I'm definitely into Korean dramas. Sorry, you thought I was going the porn direction. No, I'm definitely into Korean dramas. I don't know. Like, so maybe I would choose an Asian celebrity
Okay, we're narrowing it down.
to a Korean star.
Do you have a name?
I do, but I don't want to butcher it, so I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, what was she in?
My name.
Oh.
Yes, the new
Yeah,
actress.
she's
That's
pretty hot. Yeah,
yeah,
I kind of like her too.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Okay, and she has
That
a good
would be
body
it.
too. I feel
Yeah,
like this was too easy for you.
I mean, I could definitely like that would be.
I feel like that's a respectable choice.
I think so. I feel like people wouldn't question that taste. You know. Sorry, what was the second part of that question?
It's okay, you already
Oh,
kind of
that's it?
answered it.
That was
It was
fun.
why, but he said because he watches Korean dramas.
Right. Also, because she's hot.
Okay.
Right. I feel like that would be.
It's too easy. I'm not. My fault. Okay, so I was scared it'd fall into the water.
we don't wanna be
and
that
then I would have to go down and pick it up.
We definitely don't wanna be that
Just
person.
wanted a dramatic effect.
Makes
All right.
sense.
Final question is: when was the last time you said "I love you" to someone? Who was that person?
Last time, like the most recent.
Yeah,
time.
the most recent one.
This morning to my wife.
Aww.
Aww.
Is it true? Is he lying?
I
Just
say
trying to
it-
look good on
I say it,
camera.
I say it every morning, every night. I have to.
Aw, I have to. I'm sure.
It's
you
part of
do.
it becomes slightly routine, but at the same time you mean it every
Yeah.
single time you say it. And also
Yeah.
like I never want to like if I don't see them that day and I didn't say it and then something happened, I don't want to like have that regret.
You do have those
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of things that you think about.
It's something that I definitely keep in mind
Yeah.
every single time I go out.
All right. Well, thanks for being on the show. It was a great episode, and thank you all for watching Love Matters with Grace and Derek today. See you guys next time. Bye.
How much you think these boats cost? I was in the theater. I forgot to turn off the ringer. And I remember there was a like good number of rows back. They were like, "Woo,
Tinder's calling."
Tinder!" Yeah, exactly. Describe the first time you tried oral. I honestly, I got it too late. You know what I mean? Like, should have been earlier. Kids are doing this young.